we're at 3 o'clock. Okay, so we are going to be, I'm going to show you how to take this is the Thieves Dish Soap. The lighting's there we go. Thieves Dish Soap. And how to transform your 1 bottle into 3 bottles. So you don't always have to do this. If you just choose to use a little bit, you can just keep it in your 1 bottle that you get it in. Everything is completely up to you. For my personal choice, I like to go ahead and put it into 3 bottles because that will make it a lot cheaper. And I like to, pour on there on the sponge there. So I'm going to show you how I do this. Okay, so you start with your 1 bottle. I know a lot of you guys, if you are using the subscribe to save, I always say subscribe to save, you got a free bottle of the dish soap. So I went ahead and took the caps off so that way this video isn't super duper long. Okay, so I have 2 empty bottles here. If you are new to Young Living and you just have this 1 bottle, you can always store in like a larger glass bottle or something else if you're choosing. So if you do have the empty bottles, the bottles that I'm using are 12 fluid ounces, and you're just gonna pour until you get to 1/3 in each one. So we're just gonna go ahead and do this. Some people like to measure it out directly. That's not really my style. I just kind of go off of the look of it. So I always feel like a mad scientist. I don't know if you guys, like when you're doing your DIYs and stuff, if you feel frugal or if you feel like a mad scientist, but I feel like a mad scientist. Okay, all right, so that's even. So you're gonna want this line here to be completely even-ish with your other bottles, okay? All right, so then I take my top off there, and then this is a 1, let's see, maybe you can see that better, 1 teaspoon. And this is baking soda. I store my all of my dry goods in a glass jar. And so then you get that ready. And let's see here. If you have a funnel, it's gonna make it easier for you. I just take my hand and do like an O and put it on top. It's likely going to spill a little bit. Ooh, sweet. That was a clean pour. That's pretty great. That's exciting. So you do that for each one, okay? So especially if you're someone who likes lots of, and I do this for each one, if you like a lot of bubbles, you might want to add more than 1 teaspoon of baking soda. Completely your choice. I'm having to pop the bubbles off that one. Okay. And you can do this in any order that you choose, really. And then so you're gonna get your Thieves household cleaner. You're gonna get 1 capful. So the easiest way I have found to do this, when you have your bottle, let's see if the light will adjust, there we go. You have this hole that comes in the top of this plastic. You puncture that with a needle or a pen, whatever works easier for you. And then you can just pour, oops, I do make a mess a little bit always. And then each bottle will get 1 of these. Again, you can experiment, see what works best for you, okay? Sometimes people want a little bit more, a little bit less, completely up to your choosing. I wouldn't recommend less than 1 capful, but sometimes people don't use a capful at all, so totally up to you. Okay, then I like to use the lemon, and this does come in your premium starter kit. If you get a bottle of lemon, it's about $12, so it's one of the cheaper oils that's also really good for cleaning and helping to 1, detoxify, and 2, get anything sticky off. So 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I do about 15 drops in each one. Okay. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, the easiest way to get your drops out inside the bottle, there is a tiny, tiny hole in which you cannot see. Let's see, that doesn't help. Okay, there's a tiny hole and it's just like the size of a needle. And that's the easiest way to pour out, okay? So then I went ahead and got some hot water. Just so you know, this is kind of what it looks like now. You can't really tell that I did anything unless you look inside, which you probably can't really tell. Okay, it's fine. So this is hot water. For the purposes of this video, I'm grabbing it from my Ninja bottle because I reuse the Ninja bottles and just put filtered water. If you so choose, I do recommend getting it straight hot out of the faucet. If you have a filter on your faucet, I've been told that that's better, but you are using it as dish soap, so does it really matter? That's up for you to decide, okay? All right, so then we're just gonna fill this with hot water here. Sorry, I get quiet to attempt to improve my concentration. Okay. All right. So I fill it up to there. Let's see, maybe you can see it. There we go. Okay. And the hot water just helps to make it easier to mix. Yeah, I just spilled. It's fine. Okay, that's 2. And then this is 3. All right. Sweet. Okay. And you're gonna probably have some on your hands. Okay, so then next step is you just put the cap back on after you've completed this process. It's very quick and easy. I would suggest having something underneath you where you can just dry it off. I like to keep towels around me. I'm actually just gonna clean this tablecloth, so it's not a big deal. So sorry, I didn't mean to shake the whole table there. Close each one, make sure they're closed good. And then you want to either do a slow shake like this because you're mixing up all your ingredients. So again, the ingredients are your dish soap, about a third way to the bottle. You have 1 teaspoon of the baking soda, hot water, and 15 drops of lemon, okay? Another way is to just kind of swivel like this. So you don't want to vigorously shake because that's going to get way too sudsy. And it's not really it's just going to kind of cause all of the molecules to go up because that's what essential oils do. They rise to the top. And so doing something like this helps to blend it better. So I'm going to do that with each one. And I'm just going to hang out for a little bit. If you guys have any questions, feel free to post them. Otherwise, thanks for watching. We're going to keep doing more stuff like this. If you have any questions, suggestions, recommendations, you want to know how something's done, let's do it together. I'd love to have you guys to really engage you and for y'all to feel really educated on the products. I remember when I first got my kit, so I bought the premium starter kit and I was a little bit lost. And now I'm just all fully engaged. So I really want to help you guys to be able to get everything that you need, all of the resources that you need, and education in the best way possible. So thanks for watching. We are going to have classes in September. I did put a poll in the group about what the classes were, or options for the classes. If you have something that you would rather watch or learn about, let's do that together. I mean, we can discuss anything. Or if you'd rather just have a private conversation with me to discuss your personal needs, I'm happy to work with you on that too. So thanks for watching. I hope everyone has a wonderful Wednesday, and let's keep going beyond living.